Uncletale proudly presents Finley, the dove and the wings of freedom. In a bustling city full of tall buildings and noisy streets, lived a young dove named Finley. He stayed in a golden cage at the home of a kind-hearted rich man. The cage had soft nests and plenty of food, but Finley felt a strange emptiness in his heart. He had never felt the wind beneath his wings. "Mother," Finley asked one day, glancing at the older dove in the next cage, "why do birds live in cages?" "Because it's safe, my dear," she replied gently. "But I once flew free, and it was the most beautiful thing in the world." One morning, as Finley gazed out the window, he saw a flock of wild doves soaring above the treetops. Dancing through the wind, their coos echoed like a song of freedom. Calling to him, his heart beat faster. "I want to know what the sky feels like," he whispered to himself, staring longingly at the clouds. That night, under the moonlight, Finley made a silent wish to one day fly free. The next day, as the man cleaned Finley's cage, he forgot to close the door. Finley stared at the opening, his heart racing. It might be dangerous, but it could be my only chance. With a deep breath, Finley fluttered out of the cage for the first time in his life. The wind brushed his feathers. He rose higher and higher, and for the first time, his heart soared with him. The world outside was more beautiful than Finley had ever imagined. He flew over gardens, rivers, and hills, meeting birds of all kinds. He listened to stories from sparrows and owls, learned to find food, shelter, and to avoid hawks. Freedom isn't comfort, an old crow told him. It's having the power to choose your path, even if it's hard. Months passed. Finley grew strong, swift and wise. One day, he flew back to the house he had once lived in. The golden cage was still there, and so was his mother. He perched by the window and cooed, "Mother, come with me. The sky is still waiting for us." She hesitated, then looked into her son's eyes, full of courage and love. Slowly, she stepped out of the cage, and together, they took off into the sky. Side by side, they soared through clouds, across fields and forests. Finley had learned that freedom wasn't just escaping a cage. It was daring to dream and daring to fly. He turned to his mother with a smile. "Let's fly together always." She nodded. "Yes, my dear Finley. Our wings were meant for freedom,